Donald Trump is back, and with Imran Khan now behind bars, a huge question looms. Will Trump step in to save his former ally, or will Pakistan be left to face its political crisis alone? The stakes for India, Pakistan, and the US have just skyrocketed. Trump's return to power has already sent shockwaves through global politics, but the real twist is what's happening in South Asia. With Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan currently in jail, the question is, will Trump intervene to help him out? Or will this only push Pakistan further into China's arms? India is also watching closely, wondering how the US's relationship with both countries will shift. Let's break it down. What does this all mean for the future of India, Pakistan, and the US? Under Trump's first term, the US had a complicated relationship with both India and Pakistan. For India, Trump's policies created opportunities but also tensions. For Pakistan, it was all about surviving under the constant scrutiny of the US. Now, with Trump back, the situation is even more uncertain. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi might be worried about Trump's protectionist policies, while Imran Khan's arrest in Pakistan has thrown a huge wrench into the picture. The big question is, will Trump take action to help his former ally, or will Pakistan's crisis push the US further away from Islamabad? Let's talk about India first. Under Modi, India-US relations have been on the rise. Modi and Trump got along well during Trump's first term, and there were many areas of cooperation, especially when it came to defense and countering China. Modi even referred to Trump as a true friend, and there was a lot of goodwill between the two. But Trump's America First policies also created friction, especially around trade. His tariffs on Indian products were a point of contention, and the US had certain expectations around trade deals that India didn't always agree with. Now, with Trump returning to office, India's situation is tricky. Modi has to balance his strong relationship with the US while ensuring India's economic interests are protected. India has become a more powerful player globally, but Trump's unpredictability means Modi can't afford to take the US relationship for granted. Will Modi continue to align closely with Trump, or will the two hit new obstacles under Trump's second term? Now, let's address the elephant in the room: Imran Khan. For months, Imran Khan has been facing legal challenges, but things have taken a dramatic turn with his recent arrest. He's currently in jail on charges related to corruption and inciting violence, charges that many believe are politically motivated. For Pakistan, this is a massive crisis, and the country is in a state of uncertainty. But what does this mean for US-Pakistan relations, especially with Trump now back in power? Trump praised Khan for his leadership, but also put pressure on Pakistan over terrorism and its role in Afghanistan. The relationship wasn't perfect, but there was a personal connection, and Trump even considered helping Khan with economic aid at one point. So, now that Khan is in jail, will Trump make any moves to intervene? Will he call for Khan's release? Or will he choose to stay silent on the matter? The arrest of Imran Khan has put Pakistan's political future in turmoil, and Trump's return could either make or break US-Pakistan relations. If Trump decides to speak out against Khan's imprisonment, it could create a new dynamic. But if Trump stays silent, Pakistan could feel abandoned, especially with Khan being such a popular leader. India is growing closer to the US, and Modi's government wants to continue its strategic alignment with Washington. But Trump's trade policies and unpredictability could jeopardize that. If Trump turns a blind eye to Pakistan's internal crisis, that could push Pakistan even further into China's arms. We're already seeing China's influence grow in the region, especially through projects like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC. At the same time, India has its own complicated relationship with China, and the US plays a key role in countering China's dominance in Asia. So, will Trump's return strengthen India's position, or will it make things more difficult? For Pakistan, now we're at the critical point. What will Trump's return mean for the future of India, Pakistan, and the US's role in South Asia? For India, it's all about balancing a growing strategic partnership with the US while managing the risks of trade wars and geopolitical instability. Modi's personal relationship with Trump is important, but it's the larger strategic picture that matters most. As China rises, India's partnership with the US is more vital than ever. But if Trump pushes too hard on trade, or if his America First policies lead to friction, India might find itself stuck between two powerful forces, the US and China. For Pakistan, the situation is more urgent. Imran Khan's arrest is a major turning point. Will Trump step in to help his former ally, or will the US stay silent? If Trump stays out of it, Pakistan may feel abandoned and could lean even more heavily on China, which would change the entire balance of power in the region. But if Trump intervenes, will it lead to greater instability? Could this crisis push Pakistan into a deeper alliance with the US, or will it just make things worse? The fate of US-Pakistan relations depends heavily on how Trump handles the situation with Khan. If Trump ignores the crisis, Pakistan might grow even closer to China. If he steps in, he risks angering both the Pakistani military and China, which could lead to a more volatile situation. So, what does all this mean? Trump's return to power is a game changer for US-India-Pakistan relations. And the latest developments with Imran Khan's arrest have thrown a whole new set of challenges into the mix. For India, the key question is whether Modi can continue to align with Trump without letting trade and economic tensions derail the relationship. For Pakistan, Trump's response to Khan's imprisonment will determine whether the US can maintain any influence or whether Pakistan will fully turn to China for support. At the end of the day, Trump's unpredictability is the wild card. Will he act to strengthen US ties with India and Pakistan, or will he make choices that drive these countries even further apart? One thing's for sure: the stakes have never been higher. Interested in how these global dynamics will unfold? Make sure to subscribe and stay updated with the latest political news.